Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb suggestions.
Make even dumber drawings.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Jake, and it's the J crew. Affordable khakis.
I like that I have an air horn app available to me, and every time we do air horn, we
keep forgetting to use it.
Julia, air horns aren't a sound effect. They're a state of mind. They're an intention.
They're a way of life.
They're a statement of purpose.
Yeah. So, Jacob, what are we doing today?
None of your business, Julia.
Oh,
What?
well, all right. I guess I'll leave now.
I'm just kidding.
I don't think you were.
Today we're gonna learn how to draw some faces. We're gonna do a
Please
draw
teach
class,
me.
do some facial structure stuff, and then at the end of it, we're gonna add some hair to it as well. So 2 tutorials for the price of 1.
What?
Face and hair.
I mean, I know when I was starting drawing, I really, I would look at the human face, and I would just be like, ugh, so bumpy.
Yeah.
I got to draw all this?
It's just a real lumpoid.
There's a lot of stuff going on in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Too much stuff, some might say.
But I see you're already making some cool drawing guides, which is something very essential to drawing the human face, which is to realize that we're all just skulls with some shit hanging off of it.
Yeah, that is actually true. We're all just circles. Circles with jaws. So that's why I've drawn a circle and a jaw to get
How
us
did you
going.
make that jaw?
Oh man, at this point I don't even know. I just go for it.
No, that's fine.
No, the default masculine jawline that we learned from drawing superhero comics is the default human being.
Yeah.
As I'm doing this, I'm realizing that I don't remember
Oh no!
I don't remember where all the lines go. Like I haven't actually done the facial.
Okay.
So normally when I draw a face, just as a little aside,
Yeah.
like now
Okay.
when I'm working, I'll give it like a circle so I know where it is. And like if the guy was looking like to the left or something, I give him like a little chin and like a little thing here.
Yeah.
And then I just have my only guide is that I do like like one of these so I know what direction he's facing.
That's actually really interesting. Like,
And then I just draw all the parts from there. Like I just put in the eyes kind of in the middle of that, and he has got a little mouth, and then
I mean, it's
hair.
a simple
And his eyes look like this.
but it's even
He's
those
scared.
even those
Terrifying.
little dashes like place the head in a 3D space, which is important if you want your drawing to have like proper proportions and relations
Right.
to everything.
it's interesting to see, like, the shortcuts that we've just memorized how to do, but it's all built off of this original, what Jacob's drawing right now.
Circle,
Yeah.
circle and lines.
Circle and lots of lines.
It's very true. Like I learned all of this stuff and like practiced it to like
Yeah.
internalize it.
Yeah.
And then just like as you go, you kind of leave off parts that you
Yeah.
no longer need.
I went to a fashion college, not for fashion, but a lot of my classes were fashion based. So we had to like memorize the correct proportions, like the ideal proportions, and everything is so easily measured, but they would test us on it like all the time. Like your eyes are one eye length apart. Your mouth is ideally equidistant between your chin and your nose. Your ears line up with your eyebrows and the bottom of your nose. Your foot is the distance between your hand and your elbow, which
Your foot
now I
goes
imagine
on top of your
everyone-
head like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Ideal proportions.
Everyone has that secret tiny unicorn horn right underneath their hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's is in a different location. but
Another
it's-
one on the chin.
The chin.
Some people think it's a soul patch. It's not.
No,
it's a unicorn
chitinous.
horn. Yeah.
It's so
Very
chitinous.
powerful. I've never done much drawing like realistically, proportionally,
Okay.
because I've always just done cartooning. So
What?
that's why this guy's eyes are already so big. Because
They are huge.
What are you talking about? That moist globe of ocular bliss is my ideal human form.
yeah,
As defined by my favorite childhood actress, Goopy Galore.
Lord.
Also, like, the proportions that we're talking about here, the eyes are halfway in the middle of the head, the nose
Yeah.
is halfway between the mouth and the eyes, and the mouth is halfway between the bottom of the chin and the nose.
Yeah.
Like, these are all proportions that you can drastically change
Oh, yeah.
for added effect and for characterization.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
if someone is, if someone is kind of closed off or hard or mysterious, you tend to make the eyes a little bit smaller.
Right.
Because it's harder to get a read
And like
on them.
Yeah.
closer to the
Squint 'em
eyebrows, so
up.
they're shadowed. Yeah, like what I was saying, it's the fashion, like, ideal, like, quote-unquote ideal proportions, but if you drew everyone with those proportions, it would be so freaking boring.
Yeah, for sure.
It would just, like, everything you drew would just be a bunch of mannequins.
Another important thing to remember is...
Use Photoshop to cover up your
Don't be afraid to say, I put those ears in the wrong spot in front of everyone, and then, slide them around a little bit until you like where they are. That's fine, too.
Being an artist is admitting that you are wrong most of the time, and then getting to the point where you're just like, I can't do art anymore. And then you stop doing art for a couple of days, and you're like, oh, wait, no, I love this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go back to it.
It's 50% admitting to your mistakes, 50% walking away completely in distress.
Self-loathing.
And then, 30%, hearing the criticism, but then, ignoring it because you're tired.
Yeah, you want to do it your own way.
And then looking back on that piece a year later and going, oh, no, they were right.
They were. Oh, yeah, I guess humans do have 2 ears.
Yeah.
I guess that wasn't just my style.
Oh, I did put the thumb on the wrong side of the hand.
I think an important thing for me when I was learning how to draw that made me stop getting so frustrated was I started thinking of doing art as solving a puzzle instead of creating something. It's like you're putting all these pieces in there, and then you're kind of slowly making adjustments as you grow and progress that make you better and better, but you have to slide the pieces around and figure out how they all work.
That's a really good
and how they all fit
way of thinking about it, actually.
And then it feels less devastating when I do really bad. I'm like, okay, this is just a tough puzzle to solve. I just got to solve the puzzle of this pose.
Yeah. Another thing that I think is important is don't be afraid to ask other people for advice, or if something looks wrong. I just finished an illustration and it should be going up later today. I asked Caldwell probably a dozen times for notes, and I think he wants to kill me now. But
Julia, this ding-dang thing is all ding-dang wrong.
Wow, Caldwell's here. All the way from LA.
Look at this soft boy I drew.
Look at him.
But strong, soft eyes, strong
soft
chin.
and tender.
Can you put
Can't
a shine
lose.
on his head?
Oh, yeah.
Just for now.
Hold on. I'm licking my finger and rubbing it on the screen.
There it is.
There we go. Shine that boy up real nice.
There's his shiny pate.
Oh, give him a lens flare. Just off that dome.
Oh, now he
just
looks now he looks like Mr. Clean's softer brother.
Hello, I'm Billy Clean.
Oh, please. Mr. Clean is my brother.
It was my birthday, and they just held me down and just scrubbed me with very harsh abrasives.
I can't believe we're going through.
Still feel dirty. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Wow.
There he is. Oh, look at this soft, shiny child.
I know that we said we were going to do hair, but
But should we?
Should we?
Julia, you wanted to draw a face as well, so I'm going to let you get in here and stop monopolizing.
I'm mesmerized by this boy.
Mr. Clean, stare into his beautiful eye sockets. Mr. Clean, don't look directly at the skull shine.
Mr. Clean, he is haunted by his past.
The one thing magic erasers can't get rid of is my childhood.
Skeletons in the closet.
The blood that stains these hands.
You want to know the truth about the brawny man? I've seen things.
There's a reason he changed. He's a different brawny man than he once was.
You can shave the mustache, but you can't shave your crimes.
So, Julie, you're doing 3/4, right?
Yes, sir. You are confused.
You're starting with a
Gnostic Christian cross.
A Gnostic Christian cross.
Or Eastern Orthodox. I don't know. I'm Jewish. Don't judge me.
No, I've definitely seen a few of these in my time.
It looks like you're starting with the front-facing view, though. Or that's what the guidelines suggest.
Yeah.
Step 1, join the Church of Latter-day Saints.
Yes, I did in fact start with that, but...
Explain yourself.
Ooh.
So...
Uh-huh.
For 3/4, I'm going to find, the 3/4 mark.
Uh-huh.
Which is about there. In between this whole line, this horizontal line. I'm going to take this middle point of the skull and go...
What?
So that way I know where the nose is going to go.
I have never done that.
This is eye-opening to know that every time Julia has ever professionally drawn a human face in a cartoon, she's drawn a a Christian rune that turned into a sunflower seed? Or an almond?
It explains a lot about my life.
This does look very runic, like it's an ancient sigil of power that she must summon and tap into to draw faces.
You know, if you go into the original Photoshop files for 90% of Dorkly comics, you can find George Washington's treasure.
Just the Book of Genesis.
This looks like you're an architect for a Zeppelin.
Also, something to remember is that I think about everything very mathematically.
Yeah.
This might not work for everyone.
No, this is amazing.
Yeah, Julia's got an interesting perspective on.
To draw the human face, first you must design the most fantastic flying machine.
So your nose comes out, and 3/4, it doesn't really, and this is just something that you learn from drawing from life, but it won't cover your cheekbone, so.
The nose is the wind vane of the human face. It points in the true direction.
Yes. So I guess the cheekbone only gets covered if you're doing a profile view, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or
as you turn more and more.
Yeah, or
Also, or a 5/6 view.
Or
perhaps.
studying all those fashion models, she's ingrained the fact that humans just have perfect glass cutting cheekbones.
It would explain a lot about me.
Yeah, this helps me realize too. There's a lot of angles of faces that I just don't ever explore, and I should really try to push that a little more in my own stuff. I normally just do straight on or 3/4, and occasionally a profile, but nothing in between. No weird stuff.
No weird stuff.
It's cartooning and drawing and illustration and it's all a spectrum of realism to abstractism. One of my favorite books about this is Understanding Comics by Scott McCloud.
It's the best.
And it goes into how the level of detail and the level of recognition and the level of realism can affect how the viewer perceives an illustrated work.
Yeah, that part always stuck in my mind too, which is the further you move towards abstraction, the more people can put themselves in as a surrogate for that character. The more they can see themselves in the character.
I should read this book.
Oh,
you haven't read it, Julia?
No.
It's fantastic.
It blew my mind.
Like I said, I was not a comic person until I started this job.
Remember when we met Scott McCloud at Mocha? Were you there, Julia, when that happened?
I think so, and I went, I think I know who he is.
Yeah, he came to our table. I had just gotten there and I was hungover. We had done karaoke the night before. And I slog up to the table. And immediately when I get there, a guy walks up and he's like, "Oh, this stuff's all really nice." And I look up and it's just Scott McCloud. And I'm like, "Oh, hey, Scott McCloud." Were my actual words.
That's great.
He was incredibly friendly, though.
I'd hope so.
Really nice dude. Well, I mean, he's a kind of a, legendary figure in the comics world, so.
He's legendary among a very specific level of very friendly nerd cartoonists.
Yeah, that's very true. So he probably never would have been mean, but.
I think this is highlighting one of my favorite parts about having the job that we do is that I am so in an illustration world that I have been forced by you guys to see all these cool comic things and know all these cool comic things and people and just a different section of artists. I'm always looking at illustration artists instead. So
it's nice to broaden those horizons.
Yeah.
Julia, your face is really excellent compared to mine.
No, just because it has weight and everything's in the right proportion and even she suggests the folds of skin.
Yeah, you are missing the giant watery anime eyes.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Can you make them a little watery at least?
Just moisten. Just moisten this whole steez.
Now he looks like he's got some Naruto special eye powers going on.
Oh, he can. Oh, you know what? This handsome man can
He could see your next move.
Yeah. Oh, also, this is on a separate layer. Draw every character's chakra field. Obviously, the more powerful characters will have a deeper hue of chakra.
Wait, hold on. We can do this.
Oh. Oh my God! You've unlocked all the gates. Or wait, are you doing an alchemy thing too?
Julia's making a transmutation circle in the middle of Drawfee. I'm not comfortable because I don't know what she's going to transmute.
I'm gonna bring back my mom. My mom's still alive, but...
Bring her here.
There you go.
Equivalent exchange. You have to remove your mom from where she is in order to bring her here.
It looks like I've summoned this Beautiful man.
Arise, handsome Jeff. Come
Hello.
forth, handsome Jeff.
Yes, hello.
Hey, oh my God, how you doing?
Can I help you? Did you need anything?
I just wanted to look at you.
That's fair. Many people do.
Back into the darkness, handsome Jeff.
So I think,
All right, see you later.
I think your drawing of your, like, how you do cartoon people, I'm gonna, like, just display that a little. Well, he needs a little.
Oh man,
There he is.
Jacob, I don't know how to tell you this. You're getting schooled so hard.
I know, dude.
I gave you such a thick neck.
No, Julie's definitely got more learning on these types of things than I do.
I know.
Oh yeah, just say you're self-taught.
We know different things.
Yeah, I'm self-taught, so I taught myself. I've never once seen anyone else draw, so I just had to do it all. I was doing it in a vacuum.
You know Plato's Cave?
Yeah.
It was like that, but with webcomics.
Give him really thick eyebrows. But, so the way that I draw cartoon people, like going off of, this, usually I just draw a circle, and then I go, whoop.
These are the shortcut versions.
Yeah.
And then I
that
draw
we
a little,
actually use.
little Tintin eyes.
But, like, having done the almond rune of sacrifice,
Yeah.
like, it helps with the quicker drawings just to have an innate sense of where things are supposed to go.
It does, yeah. Working from actual, like, life and with realistic figures. Even if you want to be, like, a cartoonist or just do, like, silly cartoon stuff, it does really, really help you learn, like, proper proportions. So then when you mess up the proportions, or mess with them, I should say, it still looks natural. It doesn't look like you're making a mistake. It looks like you're doing a stylistic choice. Julia, do you want to add some details to my dude or add some hair or something?
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, do you want to add hair to my guy first, or?
Give me in. I'm gonna hair up your dude real good.
Hair up my dude.
This is good.
Just right off the bat, we got to get his third eye. This seems like a guy to me that would have a third eye. Kind of like that dude from Avatar: The Last Airbender who had like the third eye on his forehead and would shoot lasers out of it. Did you guys watch Avatar?
Oh, I thought you were going for a Dragon Ball Tien third eye guy.
No, I was thinking of the bounty hunter from Avatar who was in it for like 2 episodes, and he was just known as like that like Mr. Boomy explodey forehead man or something.
Oh my god, you're right. I completely forgot about him.
And his classic catchphrase, "Oh no, my cabbages."
My cabbages.
I had no idea what you were talking about. And I was like, no, but I've watched this series. I do know this show.
He's not a major character. I just always liked how he was like very serious, and he was like in it for like 3 episodes, and they just like made a joke out of him.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Ooh, this is a good beard.
I wanted him to have a real strong...
A strong beard.
A strong beard.
With like a nice little pharaoh tuft at the bottom.
Yeah, it's like one of those wrapped up ones.
That third eye is looking like Sheik's third eye in Legend of Zelda, like Ocarina of Time.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
This guy's
the
a
lens
Sheikah,
of
maybe.
truth.
Yeah, it does look like
the lens of dang old truth.
He has the lens of truth in his forehead.
I swear to God, I never gotten any good hints from that lens.
No.
It was always just like, hit the eyeball.
Oh, that wall that has a big crack in it. Look, you can go through it.
Did we talk about this? That like they're making that Zelda room escape?
Oh, yeah.
And how like I desperately want it to not be a good room escape. I want it to be like an actual Zelda dungeon where it's just a switch
Very
on the
obvious.
There's just a switch on the floor and there's nothing else. And, like, you just stand on it, and they're like, ooh, you solved the puzzle.
The next room is a button on the floor with a giant crate.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, well, come on, guys. No matter how bad
There's
that is,
nothing in this room besides a torch and 3 unlit chandeliers. I know what I'm supposed to do here. This isn't a puzzle.
One room just has a fake toy spider in it.
Yeah.
Really. No matter how bad that room escape could be, I 1,000% want to do it. Like, I want to bring several of our coworkers and just see the shenanigans that
Yeah, I think it would be great to do.
If by shenanigans you mean a stunning display of my sick ocarina skills.
Imagine if one of the rooms you had to, like, learn how to play a musical instrument and play, like, a certain song, and you'd be like, I'm not musically talented whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, that's a big Zelda cliche, is like, he gets the harp of truth, and someone's like, da, do, 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 da.
You're like, oh, no, I know exactly how to play this. It's
dink,
amazing.
dunk, bunk, dink. Shit, hold on. Fuck me, hold on. Shit.
I'm liking this pharaoh.
Well, I like the idea that he's just gonna have a comb over now.
Mm-hmm.
He's a pharaoh with a comb over.
Like his all of his like followers have been telling him like, it's looking like you should just shave it, dude. It looks so much better. And he's like, no, I think I'm growing it out this time.
No, come on, just wear the stupid hat with the snaky on it. It's fine, just cover it up.
No, it's looking really good.
You can't tell. I've been using volumizing shampoo.
I think that the most important thing to remember when it comes to hair, and this is a problem or like an issue that when I first realized it was like a big moment for me, even though it was probably pretty obvious to most people. Like a lot of times when you're first like drawing, you'll do like a head, and you'll just be like, and now here's the hair, and
squiggle,
it's just like
line.
It's just like part of the skull. What's important to remember is that hair actually sits on top of the head. It's not like part of the actual skull. So whenever you have like your skull drawn, the hair needs to go like
I thought you were drawing some mean Leia hair.
Up and above, and it actually like interacts with the circle of the head itself.
Yeah.
So be sure to sit your hair on top, and kind of remember that it's sitting on like a round object, so it'll kind of conform to that shape.
And that parts and swirls are a thing, so you just have to look at or decide how the hair is going to move, because there's no catch-all rule. Like, all men have different, I mean, not all men, but,
not all men, Julia.
No, hashtag not all men. No, y'all got, like, different swirls.
Y'all got different swirls.
No, my friend has 2 swirls on the back of his head. Oh. So in the middle, it forms like
the fabled double swirl?
It forms like a mohawk in that one section.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really strange, but it was a pain in the butt.
Have you thought of harvesting your friend for science?
Here's our gross comb over pharaoh is his name.
God, what happens when you guys combine drawing styles is always fascinating. It's like really cool looking.
Julia, you want to hop in and
take us home?
Yeah.
You can feel free to erase any part of my drawing that you want. It's not good enough to conserve.
He's a beautiful man.
He's just so concerned, Julia. He's worried about what you're gonna do.
So much more. Hey, Julia. What are you doing something?
I see you're drawing a little something on my head there. You're not gonna make it into something horrifying.
No, I trust you. I absolutely trust you. You're a talented artist and you're great. I just don't. Please don't fuck my shit up. Please just don't. I have a job interview coming up, and
if I could get out of this without a second face somewhere, I will consider it a rousing success, Julia. Please.
But you do you. I'm fine. It's all right. Just do whatever you need to do.
Are you guys implying that I normally draw monsters? Because that's absolutely not true.
Oh, look at that. He looks like he's got a nice little coif going.
I'm going to give him...
to cover his head shine.
Oh, this is a wig. That's why it doesn't sit quite right on the scalp.
Yeah.
He's wearing like a Halloween wig.
And he's concerned that people will find out.
Yeah. Oh, God, no one touch my head. Please, no one touch my head. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. Oh, it's kind of windy out.
This was a very cheap wig.
Oh, I hope no one realizes this is a dog wig I bought at the dollar store.
Dog wig.
One of those novelty wigs for dogs?
Yeah, of course, at the dog wig store. Julia, I have a art question for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because you're good at doing like all the hair lines, like the hair detail.
Okay.
I always just blob in the hair and I don't add any detail to it.
Okay.
You have any tips for like how to know how to make like the hair look natural and like flow?
You basically just have to like settle on a hairstyle and think of the basic shape. Like, so like this hair, I imagine, that like kind of old-timey hairstyle that's popular right now.
Yeah, kind of the push up and...
Yeah, push up and over, like the slick back.
Long on the top, short on the sides.
Yeah. So I think about it in sections. So what I do is that I think about how it's cut. And so, like, the shorter part will typically be this section right here.
Yeah.
So, like, that's all the short hair. And then that sits pretty close to the scalp. Like that. This hair, I'll think about the direction it's pulling. Like, when they gel it or they style it, it's going to go... generally in this way.
So like up and then over to the side.
Yeah, so your hair always wants to come out and like fall to gravity, so it'll have this like this up push and then you push it like
like so much helpful art hints. Somebody talk about Pokemon and farting.
So, like, you think about the motion of when they're actually trying to, like, put their hair up. I say they, because I'm not a guy, so I wouldn't be able to do this, but I guess for you, you would just think of, like, how you would push your hair up and off of your face.
Yeah.
So it would be, like, up and out, and just, that's kind of what I think
you
about.
kind of just follow the lines there.
Yeah, and your hair comes out of your scalp like this, so it's gonna, like, kind of come out from here. 1930s kind of hair look that's back right now.
Great Depression hairstyle.
Yeah.
If you want to Macklemore it real good.
Yeah, Macklemore it.
Guys, remember that old musician from the long distant past?
So it'll go like whoop for that part, and then this because your hair, when guys' hair is cut for this, it's like this is shorter, this gets longer. So it'd be like if this hair was not gelled, it would look
down,
like this.
Yeah.
You know.
Guys, as it turns out, art, not that easy.
No.
A lot to think about.
I'm going to write a script for a Dorkly comic that's just like slovenly men with unkempt ponytails.
Oh, he's back.
Just to see how you deal with that.
That is a weakness of mine, is that I cannot draw anyone who is not like
Coiffed.
who's not like weirdly ideal looking, which is actually something that I do have to work on, because most people are not ideal looking fellows, which is, there's no problem with that, but
A relatable slice of life comic. The 8 people you see in the waiting room at a bariatric surgery center. You're welcome, Julia. I do this for you.
you know what?
Oh.
This is going to give him the confidence he needs.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? Call me William Clean.
I'm Mr. William Clean.
Oh, he's looking better already.
Yeah.
Julia, I might
Salutations!
need you, after you get this stash done,
Yeah.
I might need you to hop onto my layer and just change those eyebrows.
All right.
Make him a little confident.
Yeah, all right.
I think that this is what he needed. Like, he's been waiting for this.
Should I give him...
Ever since I joined that barbershop quartet, I found my voice.
Should I give him a beard, or do you think he's good with the
No,
stash?
clean mustache.
Should I? Okay,
Clean
hold on.
chin.
You know what?
He's got that cleft.
You know what?
Clear eyes, clean chin.
He's really gone back in.
He's
and
waxed.
He's waxed that stash.
Wax that stash.
The least popular dance craze.
You know, Julia, I'm just so happy to see him doing well.
Hey, have you seen Billy lately? He's like really...
Oh, yes.
Am I right? Am I right?
What do you think of me now, world?
Here's a tip for faces, actually, now that we're doing smarmy eyebrows, is that your eyebrows will push your skin together over here, so you'll get this like little fold in here and like a little fold over here, and it just helps.
We call that the forehead butt.
The forehead butt. Yes, I can lift all the things. I'm in a circus.
I will ride a penny farthing.
Phosphates and kettlebells, my good man. The twin pillars of health.
Hey, yup.
Yep.
There we go.
I think we're good.
I think we're done here.
Guys, we actually learned something?
Yeah, unlike the Chase Stone episode where we just got real excited about Chase Stone.
I mean, episode's going to be YouTube ratings poison, but other than that...
Chase Stone will blow this out of the water, but that's fine. We taught nothing on that episode, but we had a good time. I had a good time.
Yeah, I had a good time too. I think people will enjoy getting like actual good
I had a good
tips,
time on this one too.
Genuine conversation. That's what they want, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Guys?
Please.
No,
Please.
they want silly bits in Minecraft.
Oh.
Oh.
Can you add a Minecraft to this?
How to draw Minecraft faces. Yep, that's it. Oh my god, she's doing it.
Our views, they're skyrocketing.
Holy shit.
Julia, the numbers, they're through the roof.
Oh.
I forgot how his hair go. How his hair go?
How his hair go?
I forgot how English language go. There you go.
Shit.
Good enough.
Boxoid boy.
Yay.
There we go.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Is that Minecraft?
We're sorry.
Sorry.
We are sorry.
Wizard and the Bruiser on iTunes right now. Give it a listen.
Should we say something about like and subscribe?